Rich kids use Instagram too. Judge orders Apple to write "I will not pick on Samsung" on the chalkboard, and our second walkthrough of Rovio's new hit, Amazing Alex, today on App Judgment. This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by Go to My PC.
Welcome to App Judgment, your source for mobile app news and reviews. I'm Mauricio Balvanera.
And I'm Jackie Talbot.
And I am still totally obsessed with Amazing Alex.
Yeah, so Rovio's new game, still amazing?
Still amazing. I did a walkthrough about a week ago of the first stage. I'm going to do a walkthrough of the second stage a little bit later, but first let's check out some of the latest news. Yeah,
so starting off a little serious business here.
Oh, it's a little serious.
Yeah, so Skin Check is the free cancer detection app from the University of Michigan. Sort of.
Sort of.
Yes, so they're saying...
Sort of effective.
Yeah, so they're saying this is a new free app that you can help detect skin cancer if you're concerned about that. But Brendan Pokey actually wrote to us on Twitter. He said, did they really need to make an app for what could have been done in a pamphlet? I'm skeptical, and I go to U of M, so...
I kind of agree, but brochures, who reads brochures?
Exactly, you're not going to carry around a separate pamphlet, you know, it's to be aware of little things you may not even be aware of.
Exactly, some of the things that it does, it gives you notification reminders to perform self-exams on a routine basis. It'll store photos for baseline comparisons, and it's got informational videos and literature on skin cancer, and it's even got this calculator to kind of figure out where you are.
As far as your routine and how you do things.
Yeah, and it's free, so...
I think it's good. You know, if the very least it gives you awareness, because you may not know if something's looking weird. You may just think it's a freckle and it's not. So it's good to be aware.
That's right.
Yes.
All right, next up. Rich kids of Instagram.
Yup.
They have more money than you, and this is what they do. This is a Tumblr. Tumblr is awesome.
I love you, Tumblr.
So people are submitting pictures of their rich friends doing awesome rich things on their yachts and their airplanes.
Like personal jets, sitting around on fancy couches and eating good meals and foods.
What's it like to be rich? Well, you can find out at
this Tumblr, clearly.
Tumblr, yeah.
You can see what it's like.
You can follow them at Twitter at RichKidsOfInsta. And if you have rich friends or you're rich yourself, you should hashtag on Instagram with RKOI, Rich Kids on Instagram.
We want to see it more.
We want to see more of
it. It's amazing.
Check it out.
Apple ordered to publish notice that Samsung's Galaxy Tab does not copy the iPad.
Boom!
Laying down all the smacks.
Take that, Apple.
That's right.
Take that.
Come on.
Just gonna keep doing this.
Just keep doing that, just like this judge. A few weeks ago, a UK judge ruled that the Samsung Galaxy Tab had not copied the design of the iPad because clearly the iPad's cooler.
The judge actually said this. The judge said it wasn't as cool, so this is sort of a backhanded victory for Samsung.
It is.
Apple will be required to post a notice in newspapers, magazines on its UK website, which state what we just said. The Samsung Galaxy Tab does not copy Apple's iPad design, and it's got to keep this on its homepage for 6 months.
Yep, so get over yourself, Apple.
This reminds me of this kind of parenting right here, where parents force their kids to stand out in the street with a sign saying, I did something stupid.
Yep.
It's good parenting.
It works. Worked for me when I was younger. And finally, some of the latest and greatest apps of this week. Smeal's Auto Wrap hits Google Play and iOS App Store. Our favorite tower defense game has been sequelized. Field Runners 2 is now available on iOS. And get your food now. Food Spotting teams up with Grubhub to get food delivered straight to you.
Coming up, a walkthrough of Rovio's Amazing Alex, the backyard stage. But first, it's hard to be in the office.
It's a drag, man.
It's really hard, especially right now during the summer.
Yeah.
The weather's great and the kids are out of school, but everything you need is on your office computer, so you have to be there to get work done. That is, unless you use Go to My PC, like I do. It's the missing link. It turns any computer, iPad, or iPhone into your office computer, so your computer will be wherever you are.
Go to My PC by Citrix connects you directly to your Office Mac or PC from any other computer, and from your iPad and iPhone with the Go to My PC app. You can work on any program, file, or document, anything you need to access. Go to My PC is simple to use and it sets up in just minutes.
That's right. Now, every once in a while I take the bus to work.
Yep.
And I'm really bad with expense reports.
Who isn't?
I do my expense reports at home on Excel.
Yep.
So usually when I'm on a bus, I'm like, I need to do that, I need to get that. So I tap into it and I fill it out and I just actually email it to myself and our our financial department, and we're all set.
Look at that, doing expenses on the bus.
Easy peasy, lemon
Come
squeezy.
on.
Try Go to My PC today with a special 30-day free trial just for our viewers. Visit gotomypc.com and click on the Try It Free button and enter the promo code APP. Then download the free app to your iPad or iPhone.
Let's go to mypc.com and you can try it free with promo code APP.
All right, we're going to be skipping ahead to just the solutions for most of these, or else this would be a much longer video. The idea in this first stage is to complete that bridge with the shelf and complete the plumbing to get the 8-ball into the basket. Not a big deal. 2-1 is easy. 2-2 gets a little bit more complicated. You have to sort of guide the balls, those tennis balls, into the basket with the tubing, so you can see the placement there. 2-3, you kind of have to make a little jump, a little slidey jump thing here for the balls. You see the soccer ball bounces off the box and gets that last star. Pretty easy. 2-4, you're going to want to arrange the pipes to get everyone funneled down into the middle. Not a big deal. 8 balls in the basket and you're done, and you're an amazing Alex En. 2-5, you want to get that soccer ball to bounce twice. Hit the scissors, get the balloon to go up, collect all the stars. There's a placement. 2-6, you want the 8-ball to hit the button to make the soccer ball hit the balloon, into the star and into the scissors, and the level's complete. 2-7, you want to use that punching glove to knock books upward into that sort of book Christmas tree to get that last star. Getting the first 2 is easy, getting that third one's a little more difficult. 2-8, you want to position the boxing glove to hit the soccer ball. This one's pretty easy. You know the ball is going to get those last 2 stars down through the piping. It's just a matter of getting that soccer ball to do the rest of the work. 2-9, lots of arranging here. You can sort of get an idea what's happening. You want to knock that 8-ball into the scissors and nudge that balloon over with a shelf to trigger the soccer ball. 2-10, just place some shelves to time things out here perfectly with the swinging bucket. Placement is key here, as it is with all the stages from here on out. And there it is, 1, 2, 3 stars. 2-11, you just need to get the length of the rope just perfect so that you hit the ball, the soccer ball, with the bottom edge of the bucket. Make it fly through, and there you have it. 2-12 is a little tricky. You actually need to time it so that it hits the ball on the way back, not on the way forward. That's the trick here. At least that's the solution that I had. 2-13, a little shelf, a little boxing glove, and a little placement of some scissors will take care of everything. This is just sort of tennis ball cacophony. It worked for me. It'll work for you. 2-14, add a little bit of creative shelving and tubing to get the 8-ball back around to the right side. Of course, you need to tip over that bucket to get the balloon to be cut. 2-15, some more swing timing. See what happened there. Hit the bucket first with the tennis ball into the books, rebounds, and gets that last star on the bottom left. 2-16, here's the placement. Get that tennis ball in there. You can see the bowling ball knock things up. Little chain reaction. Get that soccer ball into the bucket. 2-17, some more creative shelf placements. Position of that bowling ball is important because physics is actually a thing here. If you put it low, it's not going to be enough power, so you got to get it just right. 2-18 is a matter of getting the dart to follow a path that you want. You want it to go to the right and back to the left, so use that tube and shelf. 2-19 is sort of the same deal. You want to control the trajectory of the dart, make it hit that bucket and swing back down. I had some fun with this one. Got to get that basket out of the way, and I'm going to use the basket actually to get that bottom left star. So move that shelf there, trigger the boxing glove, and boom, got that bottom star, and the bucket does the rest of the work. This one took me a while. Every time I tried this, the box kept getting caught up in the balloons, but you'll get it eventually if you sort of mimic what I did there. 2-22, you want that 8-ball in the slingshot. You want to position that boxing glove, and check this out. First star gets collected by the 8-ball. You hit the button, boom, boom, boom. So nothing gets done in that space above the pipes. The pipes is just kind of a red herring there. Here's what we're doing in 2-23. You have to get that balloon to direct itself to the right to get that star. Everything else I think is self-explanatory. You're gonna get that 8 ball down the tube, you're gonna collect the first star and trigger the scissors. Star number 1, 2, scissors, balloon, and pop. 1, 2, 3. 224, some more physics. The idea here is that there's no way I could figure out to get that soccer ball into the basket in one shot, so you need to add a couple shells there to get it there creatively. 225, more bucket timing and getting that soccer ball to bounce on that bottom shelf to move the balloon over. That was key for this one. 226, some creative spring work. I had to get the spring mid-air to launch it, to collect all 3 stars, and then place that tube there to make sure the ball bounces back into the basket. That's kind of creative. Here in 227, you're trying to redirect all the balloons and the soccer ball to knock over the books. Pretty simple strategy here. So here we go. Knock over the first 2, that's easy. I just had trouble with that 3rd one, but if you angle that shelf right, it'll work out for you. 228, this one's really simple. This is introducing the skateboard, so all you have to do is direct that skateboard back down and to the right with the balloon. That balloon is gonna nudge it. Place that pipe there to make sure the balloon collects the star. And roll, 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 and collects the last star, and we're all good. 229, you gotta get the boxes to collect that star on the right side. I think that soccer ball is a red herring. Don't worry about that. If you guys have figured out a way to use a soccer ball, let us know. But this is the way I did it. Rolly, rolly, rolly. Last star. Good enough for amazing Alex. 230, you get a little bit creative with the seesaw and shelf there to get the tennis ball to bounce off the button and get the seesaw to collect that star under that shelf. This one was really difficult. Kind of have to have the bucket sort of launch up and to the right. That might take you a while to figure out, but if you copy my positioning there with the spring, the bucket will fly up. 232, this might be too complex, but hey, it worked, right? Bowling ball collects that first star, tennis ball doesn't quite hit the button, second one will. That'll pop up the existing tennis ball and bump the balloons into the scissors, 3 stars, as that tennis ball collects the last one. And that's about it. That takes care of everything. Let us know what you think. AppJudgment@revision3.com, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We'll see you next time.
Wow.
That's not sexy. Welcome to App Judgment.
Your source for mobile app news and reviews and playing with air.